Hello everyone, my name is Maria Moreno, part of the pharma marketing team for Orbia Fluor Energy Materials, and today I'm thrilled to be speaking with James Murray, program manager in our pharma business unit. The idea today is dive into the innovative work being done with Zephex 152A. So James, thank you for coming. Can you start by briefly introducing yourself and your role at Orbia Fluor Energy Materials?
Yes, certainly. So thanks for having me. I've been with Orbia for just over 10 years now, transitioning initially from an R&D capacity in process chemistry, moving into the world of regulated propellants. So as you mentioned, I am a program manager at our Thornton Science Park site. And here I pretty much work on various external and internal formulation projects with 152A. I currently oversee the non-clinical program, and I have various interaction with our customers on a technical basis and partially on the regulatory side as well.
Amazing. And I would like to dive deeper maybe into this non-clinical program that you are telling us. Could you explain what are the key aspects of the studies conducted for Zephex 152A?
Yes, certainly. So one of the main key aspects is that there's a broad spectrum of studies ensuring that we're taking a global approach in supporting our customers in adopting 152A. Going into some detail about the outcomes, what we've seen so far is that Zephex 152A is not carcinogenic. It doesn't present a DART risk. In addition to those, we've carried out an extensive battery of inhalation tox studies and safety pharmacology studies with no observed adverse effects.
That's great. Thank you, James. And can I just ask, do you have any additional news or updates maybe on the clinical trial side of things that you could share?
Yes, indeed. So Cora or Orbia completed the first in-human trials in Zephex 152A propellant only. These were well tolerated in small patient groups, which is great news. Since then, our pharma partners have carried out their own safety and tolerability studies, specifically those as required by the EMA. In addition to that, quite a few finished product formulations, so pilot and pivotal PK studies, along with long-term safety studies as well. So plenty going on.
Nice. It sounds like excellent progress is definitely being made. So James, can you tell me a little bit about why Zephex 152A really stands out compared to other alternatives on the market?
Yeah, indeed. So one of the main important factors is that it's not considered a PFAS by the OECD definition, whereas the incumbent propellants, so 134A and 227 are. This low-GWP alternative, is not is out of scope of that definition. Therefore, ensuring its longevity as a low-GWP alternative.
That's really interesting, especially given the fact that there's a growing attention on PFAS across various industries right now.
Yeah, indeed. No, you're right. Plenty of working groups have been set up, across a load of different industries, and PMDIs, is under that scope and under that scrutiny right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, drawing a line under the environmental side, our another big differentiator is the pharmaceutical regulatory support that we can provide. So as I mentioned previously, our non-clinical program is a global approach. So we've got an excipient dossier that will support UK, EU, and some of the rest of the world in product submissions in 152A right now. We have a live IND in the US that will support phase 3 clinical trials for our customers, and soon this year we'll have a fully serviceable DMF to support product submissions in 2025. So exciting.
Nice. That sounds key. I believe clients today really value or appreciate this holistic support, especially with such relevant regulatory aspects, both in the environmental and pharmaceutical side.
Yeah. And then, one other thing I wanted to touch on is basically our history in the field. So we've been a medical propellant supplier for over 30 years with an excellent technical support function. And this support will continue through the low-GWP transition. So focusing on helping our customers in terms of the installation, risk mitigation, and maintenance going forward using Zephex 152A.
Yeah, definitely insightful. And maybe before we wrap up our discussion, James, could you briefly tell us how all these studies align with Orbia's broader strategy in becoming a leader in low GWP propellants?
Yeah, it's a pivotal part of our strategy. So the program reinforces our position as a partner of choice for pharmaceutical companies by addressing their most pressing concerns. So with our robust regulatory pack, we're actively supporting our clients navigate the transition with confidence. And we are committed to being a partner that accelerates the adoption of sustainable solutions and, making this transition as smooth as possible.
Thank you, James, for sharing all these insights. Really important. And to the audience, if you would like to learn more or discuss how Zephex 152A can support your transition to low GWP propellants, please feel free to contact us. And once again, thank you, James.
Thank you very much.